Hey everyone, it is time for issue number 5 of Beer Money Reports. Cover meme on the thumbnail, and we have a few updates for you on the Discord server, and I could just read that word for word, but instead I think I'm going to go over our yellow tier apps today in this video. Reason is because so many of the new apps appeared with a yellow rating, matter of fact all of them but one actually. So I'm just going to go over these apps and give my thoughts on them and leave the only amber tier one, which is Mintopoly, for another day. I would say the early November episode, all right? So efficiency. Actually, I do have to make mention of one app that has been taken off the list, and that is Gate of Abyss. Now, I took it off because it has no option to make money at this time. Its currency for it, Jin, is not cashing out yet as far as I know. Now, it is a nice game, and it looks like it has some potential, but I cannot rate it at this time until the cashing out of money has fully begun. I promise I will give it a rating once that happens, all right? So anyway, to be a yellow tier app, the app has to be in good standing, but there could be some significant flaws to the app that you wouldn't see from a green tier app. They can be, but not necessarily limited to, being a brand new app, not sure if you are cashing out just yet, you're just new to the list, a small to moderately significant portion of your offers don't work right, and users don't get their money for said offer, or your app just doesn't pay very much. There's a variety of these, so I'm going to start at the very top here with One Pulse. So One Pulse is only yellow because I just haven't checked if it can cash out yet, and I haven't heard testimony or proof, unlike what you saw with Cointoply, which brought its promotion to green. And with a $20 or 30-day cash out threshold, I assume it is going to be a while before I manage to find out, myself anyway. Now, if someone else would like to step in and say, yeah, I got the cash out and here's the proof, then I can put that into consideration for it to be promoted to green. So yeah, until we confirm that they would be at yellow tier, once we confirm that, they will move up to green tier because I really don't have too many problems with them. They pay out pretty well. They got great questions. It's just a survey app, and they want to get like the pulse of, what you're thinking. And yeah, I kind of like it. So yeah, green tier, and they're also pretty unique. They're like MTurk in a way where, they're not limited to just how much money that you're making off of the offer walls or one of those, factory surveys like CPX Research or something. Moving on. Dosh is next, and as I mentioned in a previous video, Dosh is basically upside, but replace gas with hotels, and while they do pay, the low effort payout output is just not great. If you dine a lot, they still have lots of restaurant options, but nothing you wouldn't get at upside anyway. In fact, I found the offers being nearly identical in some cases. So if you travel by plane a lot and use hotels and restaurants, I'd even take Dosh over upside despite the lower tier. But if you are like me and you just do everyday stuff, or you like to take road trips, upside is the better option because of the gas rewards. Now, Google Opinion Rewards is another yellow tier that could be green tier, but there is one small problem with them, and that is they cash out in Google Play credit for most users. There are some legacy users that cash out to PayPal, so for them this is definitely a green tier app, ignore the rating. But for the rest of us, use the money towards something like a Bridge Earn Plus membership or something. If I find options to use the Google Opinion Rewards money, I would let you know. I used to actually use them for the Coin Pro plan, but yeah, we'll get to them in a little bit. Moving on, we're going to do 1Q next. Now, 1Q is a pretty simple survey app, and it pays directly to your PayPal, which I really liked. The big problem, though, is I average about a question every 2 to 3 weeks with the app, and I haven't gotten one in almost a month at this point. I've made about $1.75 from it so far, given 2 one-question surveys for 25 cents a piece, and a 3-question survey for $1.25, and that's since the end of August. So it doesn't really pay very well. I wish I had more questions. I wish they gave me more questions so that I could make a little bit more money, but well, the next one down is Top Cash Back. Now, this was heavily recommended by a close friend of mine, and it's just, shopping. Lots and lots of shopping and cash back. The rates tend to be really good though, like 9% cash back on IHG hotels, 12% cash back on CVS, up to 20% cash back for some Best Buy products. I even got a screenshot here of $75 cash back for Blue Apron with 20% on gift cards. They also have one of the better gift card cashback programs I've seen as well. Every once in a while, they will have events where you can win some low effort money of a couple cents just for browsing the website, but it's not enough to cash out without doing one of the cashback offers from a store. I mean, unless you're going to go buy and cash out by like Amazon gift card or something. Now, the other issue is that a lot of their offers don't work. I'm going to put my own personal testimony on this one. I am a avid user of the Celtic sea salt, and I got some from Vitacost some time ago, hoping to get $5 cash back. That never came. I heard nothing from support. It's a common issue with most apps like this, and the effort I had to go through to get it just wasn't worth it at the end of the day, especially since I use the salt for nutritional reasons anyway, and they're a lot cheaper than the local Whole Foods. So for all those reasons, they are yellow tier. However, if you shop online a lot, it's a good site to try out in my opinion. CoinOut is a receipts app, and receipts apps in general just don't pay very much by itself. They kind of need to be a supplement to other things like Microsoft Rewards, or they pay out in virtual currency like Google Opinion Rewards does. Well, virtual as in like a Google Play credit. Now, they pay a little better than another receipt app on this list, Receipt Hog, but only after about a month, and you've managed to give them 10 receipts a month and then all the proper information needed in order to get their highest level. Their highest level, I believe, is Diamond level, and each receipt at that point will pay out 50 coins, which is approximately 5 cents. For the very first month, though, you're going to be Bronze level, and they only pay out 10 coins, which is 1 cent per receipt. However, once you get to that level and you hit Diamond level, you're at 5 cents, which honestly is not terrible for a receipt. But the cash out is still very, very slow. And I'm just waiting to see if they cash out before I keep them in yellow or not. So I'm just waiting on that regarding the gift cards and all that. Moving on, Swagbucks. Now, Swagbucks was amber, recently promoted to yellow. Much of that is because they have the same issues that Top Cashback has, but on steroids. I will say they will have a little more low effort money offers than they do, and they do have some really good games offers, and a lot of them do pay. But the issue that I have with them is that a lot of their offers really don't. And a little more low effort offers that they have could help them on this keep their yellow status, in my opinion, and maybe even go back up to green. But it definitely feels like a real fall from grace from them being kind of the premier place to get the money that you want and the beer money that you want back in the 2010s. Now, back in the 2010s, they actually had these like series of ads where you could just watch ads all day and you could make 5, 10, even 15 bucks a day, like M-Turk gig levels of money. So, yeah, I understand a lot of that is because the game has changed from 10 years ago and advertising is a lot cheaper now. But I mean, Swagbucks really hasn't tried to make up for any of that. And it seems like a lot of the other apps like Bridge Money are just kind of passing it by instead for that low effort video ad watching, surveys and other stuff as well. They do have great rates though on their offer walls, so you might want to check that out if you're into their offer walls, the standard offer wall stuff. I should mention too that I've started to use Swagbucks as a sort of buffed up receipt hog or coin out with their magic receipts thing, which is one of the few things that seems to work consistently in the app. The only issue is the products aren't anything that I would go out of my way to buy, or they are so overpriced I'm better off buying the generic stuff about 80 to 90% of the time. But I've gotten about $8 so far on Werther's Originals candies and the one-a-day multivitamins that I use pretty much for my chronic illness. So, you know, it's one of the few things that works 100% of the time, and it's kind of nice. So if you want to use it as sort of a buffed up receipt hog or coin out, that might be good. I might have to recalculate, and maybe I might go up the totem pole here for a little bit. Maybe definitely at least go above coin out and Top Cashback. So I will take a look at that too, and again, more to come. Moving on, we have Receipt Hog. I'm actually going to go to Receipt Hog here because I talked about coin out, and it is an app that takes forever to make any money off of, just like coin out. Now, I will say I'm going to do a video on this coin out and Google Opinion Rewards and Microsoft Rewards down the line, a receipt apps video. And we're going to talk about the amount of money that you can make from each. So be sure to look at that. And if there's any others as well, I will kind of add that on. Obviously, the video ads will always give me suggestions. We'll see at that point on that future video. And if I remember, editor's note, be sure to link that as a card on the top right as well when it's done. Now, moving on to Cashwalk. Cashwalk is an app that pays you to walk, but all it is really is an ad watcher that pays you for each ad you get and thresholds it at 1 coin per 100 steps, up to 10,000 steps a day, and they show on your lock screen, they show you from every 8 to 10 coins you collect an ad as well. It also allows you up to 3 video ads a day that pay a random amount of coins from 6 to 200, but it's usually between 6 to 14, and it's currently under monitoring for a downgrade because of the recent value of a coin being cut in half. It used to be 1,500 coins to a $5 gift card, then became 2,000, then 2,500, and now 3,000, meaning a coin was once worth 1/3 of a penny, but it's now worth 1/6 of a penny and made the maximum amount of money you could make in a month from around 2 gift cards a month to 1. They do have an offer wall as well, but the rates on that are mediocre at best. I will talk more about this in a future update. Finally, we have Coin. Now, Coin was once a Green Tier app and actually was a top 3 app at one point. And you've seen me use it a lot earlier as part of my Beer Money engine. Since then, a lot's changed. They have nerfed a lot of their app at once, from suddenly making multi-accounting illegal without warning, to cutting the rates of video ads and cutting the frequency of audio ads, which all but kill the profitability of their Pro plan for most homebody users. They do have offer walls, but their rates are absolutely terrible compared to other places and isn't the reason why you're getting Coin anyway. Now, if you travel a lot, say a rideshare or truck driver, and you use just one account, this app is still pretty good for them, and outside of the video ads and audio ads issues, they haven't seen too much of a cut in profitability. For everyone else, though, it's been kind of hard to recommend anything beyond a free plus that NFC card plan, and even then it will take a while now to pay for the shipping and handling, especially with the home base bonus maximum being cut to 10% for free users from 100%. So that's pretty much it for this video. The next issue, we're going to take a look at the Amber and Red tier apps. Now, I do want to take this time to encourage you to not just like and subscribe to this channel, but comment too. Believe it or not, I get a lot of my video ideas from the comment section, and who knows, if I like your comment and it's something that I think will take a little bit longer to kind of answer, I might just turn it into a video, just letting you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.